Welcome to the Tarantula Collective. My name is Richard, and today we've got an unboxing video. And this is for a business you may not have heard about yet. I just received this package in the mail from Pawstarantulas.com. If you're in the Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, kind of that Midwest area, you may have seen 8 Paws at your local reptile expo. But if not, you can check out their website, Pawstarantulas.com. I am going to unbox this video, show you exactly what it is they sent me, how it is they sent me, and give you a little bit more information about it. I've met Andrea, the owner of 8 Paws, multiple times. He's come to the Moundsville show here in West Virginia. He's a great dude, he's got great species, and you're gonna be really excited to hear about this. So let's get this opened. Obviously, this was sent to me overnight. Insulation's looking good. Of course, we got a card right here on top. Oh, I'm gonna bring a trash can over. Packaging looks like a lot of newspaper. We've got a heat pad. All right, so we know everything is nice and safe. Let me go get a garbage can. This kind of packaging, great for the environment. Could be reused stuff, but oh, it makes a mess. I mean, it's effective, but it is messy. All right, what else we got here? Oh yeah, heat pad. So much paper. Everything's looking nice and secure. All right, so we've got one big one. So we got a couple of vials here. We got a couple of little guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, should be everybody. Quick double check. All right, Andrea, you made a mess, but that's okay. All right, let's see what we have here. We've got Pruriens and looks like K. brunnipes. Oh, we got a species Krachen Kaeng or Kaeng Krachen. I always get that one mixed up. All right, Phormingochilus. Or yeah, I'm gonna put them all down here. As a hatihati, Psalmopoeus victori, and a Cyriocosmus elegans. So far so good. Everything was packed well. It was heated, it was insulated, pretty standard basic packaging. And of course your overnight orders do come with a live arrival guarantee. You can check out all the details on his website. I'll link that down below. I'll tell you one thing I like is the way he labels these. I don't know if you guys can see that, but when you look at these, it has the species name handwritten that says female, but then it also shows you their molts. Like every one of these has that. Got its last molt, 925. Well, these little ones don't, but that's probably because there's no room to write them. But even this one, look, all the molts are tracked. That is amazing. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone else send me a tarantula that had the molts listed like this. It's pretty handy. So I think we are gonna start with the smallest slings. And I've got a couple of tarantula cribs enclosures right here. These are the little sling cribs. All right, start off with a Thrixopelma pruriens. Pruriens? Thrixopelma pruriens? I don't know. It's the Peruvian green tarantula, I think is its common name, but it can also be found in Chile, at any rate. I see little legs. Very, very careful. Oh, there it is. Well, it's got a little piece of cotton in there too to stop it. See how tiny he is. Up next is a Kochiana brunnipes or the Dwarf Pink Leg tarantula. Again, this is another small and delicate spiderling. It's been expertly packed. Got a little cotton plug there, and it is very, very small. This is even smaller than the last one, I think. But these little vials are perfect. Just enough moisture in this little paper towel, or whatever this is. Not so much that it's swampy and like just falling apart, but there is a little bit of moisture to it, so that's good. Ooh, look at that little tiny baby sling. And look how small these things are. Really incredible. All right, got her set up, no problems. One of the cool things about 8 Paws, what really sets them apart, doesn't matter if we're doing one of the, like this Psalmopoeus victori, one of these tiny slings, or even this big guy we'll be doing at the end. When you're ordering with 8 Paws, you don't have to worry about the middleman. Those slings are so tiny because they were bred and raised at 8 Paws Tarantulas. This Psalmopoeus victori was bred and raised at 8 Paws Tarantulas. When you're buying from 8 Paw, you know you're getting your tarantulas from the person that bred them. He doesn't import spiders, he doesn't buy spiders. You know, a lot of the tarantulas in the hobby, they come from Europe or they come from Asia. They're imported into this country to a wholesaler, then the wholesaler, they then sell them to the dealers who sell them to you retail. But 8 Paws tarantulas, they don't import tarantulas, they don't buy tarantulas from anybody. Everything that they sell, they breed. was produced in-house. Look at this. This is a big spider right here. Psalmopoeus victori. I'm hoping this enclosure is big enough for her. She's a little bigger than I thought she was gonna be, I'll tell you that. Let's see if we can do this safely. This would be so much easier if I paid attention to what I was doing. Uh-oh, we've run into a problem. Sometimes it's just easier to do it with your hands. All right, we got a lot of packaging on this one. So this guy was nice and secure in his home. And I think you'll notice when I unwrap this, there's always, in all of these so far, there's been this little cotton plug. I think that really is kind of helping them, you know, kind of get settled in. Let's get this victori in here. People have been calling it the Mexican pink, but I still like the Darth Maul tarantula better. Oh yeah, look at that. So we'll get her all set up in here. She looks healthy. She's got a good size to her. Oh man, yeah. That's a cool tarantula. Up next is the Cyriocosmus elegans, or Trinidad Dwarf Beauty? Yeah, I got it right, Trinidad Dwarf Beauty. All right, we'll get her set up in here. You know, Paws really pushes the responsible, ethical aspects of our hobby. I'm sure that's part of the reason that he only breeds in-house, he doesn't resell, he doesn't import, stuff like that. And also that direct breeder to customer relationship, I'm sure is very important. And because everything they breed is in-house, you're gonna go to their website, you're not gonna see the massive selection you see in some other websites, but their prices are gonna be just as competitive. Oh yes, look at this Cyriocosmus. This is the best tarantula. Oh, I love these guys. They're so, oh, kick hairs, that's fine. Just rehouse yourself? Okay, how about you go back in there? These guys are so cool. So beautiful. This is a very healthy tarantula. It looks like it's, when did it molt? It tells me, but I keep throwing them away. Damn it. Well fed, hydrated. Very insistent on kicking hairs. Come on, just go in your enclosure. Come on. There you go. Oh, I got cotton balls in there now. All right, you can have that cotton ball, that's fine. Andrea really likes to focus on the honesty and integrity aspects of the business and try to build a responsible, ethical hobby. And that's something I think we can all get behind. And now we have the Phormingochilus, hatihati, is that right? Phormingochilus. Now we've got the Phormingochilus species hatihati. It's a purple earth tiger, maybe? Looks like its last molt was September 2025. And it's just based off the molts. Looks like it's been molting every 6 or 7 months. Again, we got a good tape on here. It's nice and secure. We got a good plug. I need an enclosure. And this tarantula likes to burrow, but they also have arboreal tendencies. So they've got a lot of substrate to burrow. They've got a cork bark hide that they can hide in. They got arboreals. It's gonna be great. We'll get the water dish and stuff in there later. You know, I really think what they're doing is cool. I really think we should be supporting local breeders. It really kind of helps us not be so reliant on imports, which with all the tariffs and everything going on internationally is not the best thing we could be relying upon. But it also really helps reduce the amount of wild-caught tarantulas that end up in the hobby. So, you know, you've come across somebody that's, you know, breeding their own spiders, we should definitely be supporting them. Oh wow, look at this one. You're okay. That's a good-sized spider, and off it goes into hiding. Oh, we'll get some photos of her here in a minute. Oh, she's beautiful. Gorgeous tarantula. So far, we're 5 to 5, and all of these have been beautiful. I mean, the slings, the 2 tiny ones, it's kind of hard to see beauty in them, but these last 3 have been exceptional. I'm very excited to see this big girl. It just molted 925, so all of these are freshly molted. You know, this has been a great experience so far, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real, this is not the enclosure I normally would use. This is a 10-gallon aquarium. Preferably, I would like something with a lot more substrate depth, but this is what I have available right now. I'm probably gonna move into like an 18-inch Tarantula Cribs cube here shortly, but for now, this will work. 10-gallon aquarium, it does have the Tarantula Cribs, Repti Cribs acrylic top on it. So it just kind of opens up like it is an acrylic enclosure. It's got the magnets, a hinged lid. It's got locks in place, which is nice. It's got the vent holes around here. This is really more for like an arboreal, to set up a 10-gallon aquarium for arboreal, for like a gecko or something, but it's gonna work for this fossorial tarantula, at least short term. So let's get her in there. Pull out all this cotton. Oh, there she is. Oh, this is nice. So it's got all this packaging around it, but I think I can just pull the center out. Oh, how cool is that? Okay, that's not working as effectively as I thought it would. Nope, that's not gonna work. There we go. All right, please don't go running out the bottom. All right, she's blocked there. Oh my God. All right, we're gonna pick her up and move her. Woo! Come on. doesn't want to get off. I just want to take this. That's all I want. You can have the whole enclosure. Just give me the cotton and the toilet paper. You don't need that. You don't need that. There you go. All right, we cool? Such a beautiful spider. When Andrea first reached out to me to make this video, I gave him a couple of different options of different paths we could take to promote his business. And one thing that was important to him was honesty over hype. You know, he's a straightforward guy. It's a straightforward business. It goes directly from the breeder to the customer.
My name is Andrea Mazzarini. I sell tarantulas. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. I'm originally from Italy, and I came here about 2 years ago, right during the pandemic. But I made it. I always liked animals in general, all animals. I try to keep snakes, lizards, anything, but spiders are my passion, my love, one that I like the most. I also sell online, I ship all over the country. Yeah. I have a website, a Facebook page, Instagram. It's pawstarantulas.com. I wish anybody could experience keeping a spiders because it's a really cool hobby. It doesn't take much time, and there are so many varieties of species to keep.
And he stands behind all of his sales. And I think it's important to have some integrity and transparency in the hobby. So it's nice to see a dealer that's telling you right up front where all of his spiders are coming from, when they last molted, gives you all kinds of details about them. It really kind of instills that sense of trust. It isn't always with you when you're buying tarantulas or really anything online. You know, I'm very confident in promoting and recommending Paws Tarantulas because I've met Andrea on multiple occasions. I've seen the animals in his care. I know how he takes care of them. And I know a lot of people he does business with, and he's got a lot of very happy customers. I appreciate the good business practices. I really appreciate the emphasis on building community trust and doing what's best for the hobby, not just what's best for the business. It's not something you see from a whole lot of businesses out there. I mean, there are some, I'm not saying that. So those were some amazing spiders. Thank you so much, Paws Tarantulas, for sending those out. And if you guys would like to check out their website, it's pawstarantulas.com. I will put a link down below in the description of this video. I will also put it in the very top pinned comment if you go down to the comments section. Now, while you're over at pawstarantulas.com, checking out their website and all the really cool species that he has available, and you find a species that you gotta have, if you use the code 8paws10 at checkout, it's gonna save you 10% off your entire order. Now, this code's only active for the next 30 days, so use it or lose it. It may extend longer than that. I don't have any guarantees there, so if you're watching this video after the 30 days, go to their website, try out the code. It may still work. If not, I'm sorry. But I don't think he's ever had a discount code on his website before, so this is a prime opportunity. Well, as always, I appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for buying Tarantula Collective merchandise, and I will see you next Tuesday.